Morning, guys. Hope everything's good. What?
Sunil,
How's it?
morning, how are you? All right, and you?
Hey, good, buddy. Good to see you.
Good. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, buddy. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Elsie, Fatima, Tracy.
Morning, Sunil. Morning, Elsie. Hi,
How's
Haupt.
everyone?
Morning, everyone.
Tidal, Mr. Tidal, the man of the moment. Welcome.
Morning, Sunil. Morning, Sunil.
Guys, so we got 1 minute. Who wants to introduce
morning,
himself? Tell us.
everyone.
Morning. Tell us who you are, where you are from, what you do. We'll give you 2 minutes for people to start, to log on.
Okay,
Haupt,
wonderful.
you introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Haupt. I'm at Pretoria. I work at a infrastructure development company. We do physical, digital, and organizational infrastructure. That's me. That's the one side. I've got other side as well. A lot of things.
What's the other side?
Oh, other side, I do public speaking coaching. I do transformational coaching, and then I'm also into e-commerce. So recently starting e-commerce.
Oh, nice. That's good. Like, who wants to introduce himself? Who wants to go?
Hi, it's Tracy Wallace. I'm in human resources, so I deal with your employees from the beginning at the start all the way to the end to the CCMA, and I'm based in Durban.
Okay, awesome. Welcome.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
guys. Welcome. Fats, how are you? How are you feeling?
I'm good, thanks. And yourself?
Good.
Morning, everyone. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Are you eating?
No, I'm not eating.
You're allowed to eat. It's a social breakfast.
I know, but I'm not eating. I'm here though. I'm here. Yeah. Even if I wasn't here, I was here in spirit, but I'm here.
Good, man. Thanks. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Who wants to introduce yourself? Elsie? Elsie, you there?
Yeah,
Good
good
to see you.
morning. I'm Elsie from Lekker Rooibos. I am a provider of Anik health and beauty products. We have lovely teas and wonderful skincare and supplements.
Awesome. Thanks, Anik. Thanks, Elsie. You know, for many years, I had you saved on my phone as Anik. I thought your name was Anik. You know that?
You thought I'm Anik, yeah.
I thought your name was Anik. Only when you explained it to me that Anik is your product and
Yeah.
your name is Elsie.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Good to have you on. Who wants to introduce yourself? Nettie? You there?
Hi, my name's Neti Masana. I'm the owner of Masana Financial Services, and I provide end-to-end accounting services tailored to your financial needs. But I think my main focus is to make sure small businesses are compliant in every area of the finances with SARS and CIPC. I'm based in Johannesburg, but with technology, we can do work nationwide.
That's a good thing. So we've got people from all over. We've got people in HR, we've got people in accounting, we've got people in all spheres. No, thanks, guys. We give it one more minute. Roshni, my friend Roshni.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Roshni Ramya from Creative Wellness Concepts. I'm an NLP practitioner, transformational life coach, a laughter therapy coach, and employee well-being facilitator. And I am here to help you empower yourself to flip your script. That's my trademark program. And I really look forward to engaging with all of you.
Okay,
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Roshni. Good to have you. Welcome, guys. Let's have one more person, then we'll start. Who wants to go? Who wants to go next? Who wants to introduce himself?
I'll go, Sunil.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Cass Naidu. I am a relationship coach and matchmaker for single professionals. So Sunil, I just want to say thank you for something here because for the last few years, I've never touched TikTok for some reason. I always put my posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. And I did a video introducing this matchmaking service. And the video on YouTube may have got about 100 and something views. And the one on TikTok now has reached 55,000 views.
Wow.
Exactly. Yeah. So you got to be on TikTok. You got to be. Well done. Well done. Listen. Do this. Take both your hands like this and pat yourself on the back. Well done.
Yay.
Well done. We celebrate small wins here. Well done. 55 views. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
55,000. Yeah.
55,000 views is a lot, my friend. Well done. I'm proud of you.
Yes, and a lot of response, comments, people inboxed me. I've set up I think it's now about 15 appointments from that.
Yeah, awesome. That's what we like to hear. Good success stories. Thanks, Cass. Thanks for sharing that. Thank you so much.
Great.
No, thanks. I'm sending you a virtual gold star. I'm gonna send you a gold star sticker. Cool. Tyrell, you had your hand up.
I actually meant to clap. I was trying to clap for the last speaker, but I clicked there to raise hand. I'm so sorry. That's. I was just trying to support.
You're cool, buddy. You're just a bit soft.
Let's see if I can. Am I fine now?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, buddy. We're looking forward to your talk. Okay, let's start, guys. We already started with a good positive vibe already. So exciting. I'm going to start. I'll do my session. I'm not going to be very long with my session. Then I'm going to introduce Tyrell. We're all excited, looking forward to Tyrell's talk. And yeah, let's start. I'm going to share my screen. Just tell me if you can see my screen, right? Just tell me if you can see my screen. Where is it? Just unmute your mic and just tell me you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So welcome everyone to the social breakfast. Please can you just mute your mic while we're presenting, and then you can unmute a little later. You can use the chat facility to network and connect. Drop your details in there. Any questions? If I ask you any questions, you can respond on the chat, and we'll respond to it. So let's start. So welcome to the social breakfast. The social breakfast is, we had the idea a couple of years ago, like in 2019, to start this breakfast. So the agenda for today is I'm going to give you a small about us, a small introduction, social media stats and tips. I'm going to give you some content ideas. Then we got our guest speaker, Tyrell, and then we're going to network and connect. So you can also use the chat facility to network. You can also use the group we got a WhatsApp group, a dedicated WhatsApp group that you can use to chat and network as well on there. Just mute that group because there are times we get a bit noisy. So this is the social breakfast. We launched them in person over a real hot, warm brekkie. And it was good when we started off. We had about maybe 6 of them in Durban, the social breakfast, and then COVID hit and then we moved online. So the whole idea is to learn something during brekkie. So right now you're going to bring your own brekkie, but you're welcome to have your coffee or your brekkie. So a little bit about me, over 25 years in digital marketing. I worked on both agency side and client side, meaning that I worked at advertising agencies and I worked in corporate. I worked on thousands of projects, web design. I've won a couple of awards, and I'm not here to brag, but just to say to you that you're in good hands. Some of the clients that I've been privileged and blessed to work with over the years, just grateful for all my clients and friends and colleagues along the way. So who wants clients here? I'm sure all of us want clients here. We're all looking for clients connection. You don't know who you're going to meet today who's going to connect you to your next $1 million project. You understand? So it's always good to network. Like yesterday, I spoke at Samsung, and it was amazing. And I met so many people there. There was about 20 people in there, but the vibe was so good. It was so interactive. Everybody was engaging. So my advice to you is network and connect. These are the workshops I do. Been very busy for the last couple of years. I've got an AI entrepreneurial workshop coming up. If you guys are interested, just chat to me and I'll send you the information. So social media is reciprocal. What that means, it means that you got to first interact and engage with people on social media, and then the algorithm is going to respond to you. So the algorithm is going to respond to you if you just, you know what we do? Most of the time, what we do, we open our app, our Facebook, we post, we close our app, then we come back after 2 hours to see if there's any likes or there's any comments, right? You spend some time interacting and engaging with your followers and your fans and your friends. Engage with them, respond to them. I see a lot of people, what they do on, let me give you a tip. This is a golden nugget. I see a lot of people, what they do is when they get happy birthday messages on their wall, they send a message after 1 day or 2 days and say, thank you everyone for my message. My advice to you, if you're a business owner, respond to every comment. Every comment, reply to the comment. Don't just like the comment. Respond to every single comment that's on your that's on your post. If it's a negative comment, you can hide the negative comment. So 6 ways you can support small businesses. Write them a positive review. Oh, by the way, I got 100 reviews. I hit my benchmark, 100 reviews. I thank Tyrell for that because, you know, I've been attending Tyrell's program and he's been encouraging you to get testimonials. And what I noticed with testimonials, if you don't ask, you don't get. So for many months, I was stuck on 95. And last week I sat and I said, no, let me get this over 100. So I started to message my clients and say, please leave me a positive review. So testimonials work, guys. Go and get testimonials. Tell your friends and family, follow them on social media, engage on their posts, give them a shout out. What's the shout out? A shout out is where you share their posts. You share their posts and you write something about it. So you say, check out my friend Tyrell's post. He's got some good advice. Listen to it. So you're you like give him a small review, recommendation, like a small recommendation, and then sign up for the newsletter. These are all free. 4 ways to use social media for good instead of evil. Be helpful without expecting anything in return. So if you know this guy, his name is Gary Vee. He's been around for a while. He's got this book called, I think it's called Jab, Jab, Hook. So basically you give free, and then you ask. So you're going to give 4 for free, and then you're going to ask. That's the rotating, that's the rule that you should use in social media. Be reciprocal, be present. So don't set up your social media and leave it. And be social. It's all about social. Don't speak negative stuff. So my challenge is there's over 15 people on the call today. Find 5 friends, business pages, like, share their page, like, comment, and share on their post. Leave them a review and give them a shout out. I'm challenging you. So what's the most valuable currency in the world?
This is my favorite part right here. Let's go.
I'm going to stop it there because we've got a lot to cover. So the most valuable currency in the world right now is attention. That is why TikTok has got a creator fund and Facebook has got a creator fund. That is why they're paying you for stars, because they want people to stay as long as possible on those platforms. How often do you use your phone every day? Now, research says we unlock our phone 30 times a day, but it's more like 300 times or more that we unlock our phones. Watch this.
Woman was seriously injured in New Jersey when she tripped over an open cellar door and then tumbled into the basement. The 67-year-old woman was looking at her cell phone when she flipped headfirst into the basement about 6 feet below. Fire crews rescued the woman and took her to the hospital.
Scary, scary. So some stats, the population is 8.2 billion. Social media is 5.6 billion, 68% of people on social media. So you cannot ignore it anymore. Social media is not a nice to have. It's now, you got to have it. You got to have it. We spend about 18 hours a week on social media. So the main reasons for using social media, keeping in touch with friends and family. So when we go and post on social media, our business stuff, our tax return. I saw something important this morning, that e-filing is changing to government documents. And to be honest with you, it's a bit boring for social media. So my advice is make it playful, make it playful. All you got to do is just make it a bit playful and it'll become social. That's all you got to do. Have you seen this meme here? When you're advertising internet on a video, especially on YouTube, it just makes me hate your product. For those guys who use free YouTube. The time spent using, so as you can see, TikTok is the most used platform right now. TikTok is the most used platform. My advice to you as Cass, listen to Cass, go on TikTok and post your videos on TikTok. Do not be afraid. All you got to do is open up a TikTok account and start posting some videos. The first video you can make is just open up your camera, look in the camera and say, hi, my name is so-and-so, and this is what I do. So just introduce yourself, start a TikTok profile and start posting. Don't miss the wave. In fact, let me share a testimony with you. The reason I started the social breakfast was back in 2019, Instagram was where TikTok is now. Because of Instagram, because of that wave of Instagram, that is why we started the social breakfast. This is the growth of social media over time. So this is AI. I'm sure all of you are using AI right now. If you're not using AI, go now, download the app from the ChatGPT app on your phone. Go now and start using it because you cannot miss this wave. There's two main platforms that people use at the moment. It's called ChatGPT and Claude. Talking about that, have you guys seen this on the story about the cat? So this is a group, a very popular group in Joburg. It's called I Love Fourways. Somebody lost a cat. The person lost the cat. They posted a picture of the cat and the name of the cat on the group. This guy here, I must say, give him full marks for being so creative, right? But he's still a scam artist, right? This guy took his picture. He took the cat. He went into Gemini and he generated him holding the cat. And he responded to the same message saying, listen, I found the cat and I bought some food for it, and he tried to scam the person. But he was a bit dumb because he used his own face. But what I'm saying is, look how clever he was to go and do that. He went and he tried to scam them. He tried to get them to give him money. But lucky they pulled his post down. But I'm just want to say that you got to be aware of what's happening, and you got to be aware of AI. Yeah, there's a lot of videos out there that it's AI generated. So just be aware, just be alert. Like I posted myself holding a casserole on Sunday, and Facebook already tagged it as AI generated because I did use ChatGPT to generate that. So some tips I can give you is animals work very well. Like this is an example of Domino's Pizza. They started using pets in their post and they started to get some engagement. Pets work very well on social media. You know, there's some people who love pets more than they love people. And I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying to you. So this is the graph of the green is how well pets perform on social media. Has this ever happened to you? Has this ever happened to you? You are driving in a suburb, and as you're driving, your neighbor's dog gets out the gate and starts to bark at your vehicle. You are in your car. What do? Do you get out of your car and you bark at the dog? Do you knock the dog, or you just drive off? What do you do? So most people will just drive off. They don't care because why? The car is the dog is in a different the dog is in a different dimension. So they don't care because they know the dog is not going to touch them. Now, if this dog wants to get your attention, what it needs to do, the dog needs to get into the car. What's going to happen if the dog gets into the car? You're going to run out. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because many times, I want you to imagine this. I'm not saying that you're a dog. I'm saying that many times we are like barking at our customers, but they are in a different dimension. So many times we are taking out print ads, we are taking out flyers, we are taking out billboards, but our clients are not paying attention because they are in their phones, they are online. You understand? So you got to make sure that you are meeting your customer where they are. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So you make sure you are in their phone, online. So just some quotes. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I like this program. It's The Office. And then no matter how you feel, get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. Let me give you an example. Last year, I was attending a workshop by APSA in Joburg, in Joburg Central. So I woke up late. Now, me, I don't like to go late for any event. So I woke up a little late. So I said, no, let me not go for this thing. But anyway, I dragged myself out of bed. I had a shower, went to the event. I made it on time. I just entered at 8:30. And while I was there was a competition to win a mini MBA. And I won that mini MBA. And if I wasn't there, I wouldn't have won the mini MBA. So that's the power of get up, show up, and never give up. This is something called touch points. You know, many times we do advertising. You got to advertise in different places. You got to advertise on the radio. You got to advertise on TV. You got to advertise. It's something called touch points. The more you advertise, the more people are going to see your brand and the more they're going to like your brand. So some content ideas for today. It's May. What happens in May? Workers' Day, Mother's Day. Mother's Day is over. So what we're going to do? We're going to post UGC. What is UGC? User-generated content. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I saw everybody posting about their moms, which was awesome. If you want ideas, you can go to the site called theteacherscorner.net, theteacherscorner.net, and you can get ideas. Like yesterday was International Nurses Day. Friday is National Chocolate Chip Day. How cool is that? History.com today has got boring stuff. It's got about war, all boring stuff. I didn't go and check, all boring stuff. So nothing to post there. You can also go and get some ideas from Pinterest. My advice to you is to use humor. Humor works well on social media. So if you've been following me on social media, on my personal profile, I post a lot of memes. The reason is to break the ice, to get people to laugh. Stay away from controversial topics like religion, politics, racism, abortion, causes and rights. Just remain neutral. I got into big trouble last year because I reshared somebody's post and it had like a political theme to it, and I got into a lot of trouble for that. So the lesson is do not post about politics and all of that. Use the daily hashtag. There's a lot of daily hashtags like Follow Friday, Throwback Thursday, Hump Day. Just use the daily hashtag. Our guest speaker for today is Tyrell, and I'm going to hand over to him. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to make him the host. Where's Tyrell? Tyrell, let's see.
I don't know if I wave, will it allow you to see me?
I can't see you. May you put your camera?
It's on.
Make presenter. Okay, I made you presenter.
I can see him, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can't see you. I can't see you.
Yeah, I always saw in your pictures I was never there every week. And I was like, I'm showing up every week. I should at least be shown on the pictures, but
I saw you just now.
No, I think I don't know why. Your laptop doesn't like my side for some reason. I noticed that. But hello everybody. I do see we have 26 people here. What's up? There's a lot of people here actually. What's up, Tracy? Thoko, I don't know if I'm saying you guys' names right. Vinay, Muki, Neo, Cass, everybody here. Shout out to you guys. I don't know why I just put my camera off. I'm not used to Teams. I actually, when I worked in corporate, I hated Teams. But then when Sunil sent me the link to join on Teams, I was like, I need to start fixing this relationship. So now I'm here and I'm picking my hand up at the wrong time and pressing all the wrong buttons. But I've been joining for the past like 2 months now. I don't know, but I've been messing up quite a bit. But anyway, to everybody that doesn't know, my name is Tyrell. It's a pleasure to meet each and every one of you guys. I do see some of you guys with your camera on. FT, I see that. Zulu, I see that. Feldman, I'm sorry guys, pronunciation and me don't work so well, but I'm trying to pronounce your guys' names as good as possible. So shout out to Sunil for giving me this opportunity to share and empower you businesses as much as possible. My goal is to help you with the education that I provide for my community and hope that it changes your business and changes your lives as well. The reason why I do what I do is because I believe that businesses have the power to create life or death in their surroundings. And an example that I used to teach our community this our last marketing class was James Franklin. Now, James Franklin, not a lot of people know him, but he's basically Benjamin Franklin's brother. I'm going to detour a bit and show you an example of how businesses can influence their surroundings in a good or bad way. And James Franklin, basically, he would mock doctors. And the one doctor he mocked was a doctor who came up with the idea of inoculation. So I don't know if you guys know what inoculation is, but it's basically where you get a disease put inside you so you can develop a resistance towards it. It's just like a fancy word for it. And at the time, a lot of people were being killed by smallpox. And because James Franklin, he had a publishing business, because he disagreed with it, he caused about 100 other people to disagree with it, and those 100 people died, right? This is just it's a sad example, but I just want to give you an example of how our businesses have the ability to impact our surroundings, whether for good or for bad. Just like Sunil's business right now, right here today, is giving you guys the opportunity for good, to social, to be network, not to network and to be social. And, you know, learn more on how to better your business. You know, our businesses have that influence in the world, and we have to understand that, you know, that cliche saying, with great power comes great responsibility. Each and every one of us here have the ability to move the masses and change the world with our businesses. Yes, we will make profit. Yes, we will get leads. Yes, we will be able to put food on the table, but more importantly, we will make a difference. So for the past couple of years now, I've had the amazing opportunity of doing marketing for a lot of businesses and running their campaigns and stuff like that. And in that time, I actually built a community of over 500 businesses that I help with their marketing, and they're actively moving towards becoming a market leader within their industry and becoming extremely influential. And when they do make an impact like this, and I see them reap the benefits of the studies and of the work, it makes me very happy. Like Sunil saying today, you know, he went and he got that extra 5 testimonials. It doesn't feel like, you know, oh, it's just 5, but it makes a difference. It makes a difference. You know, it adds proof that what you're doing works. It shows that what you sell is worth buying, and it proves to you that what you have is worth promoting. Promoting your business can be extremely nerve-wracking, especially when, you know, you're in the public, your family's seeing what you're posting, and you're like, oh my gosh, everybody's judging me, you know, and I'm just trying to promote my business. It can be nerve-wracking, but when you know that there's testimonials coming through, you believe in your products. And that is what I want for every single one of you guys. And I'm so glad, Sunil, even though you had 95, you still went and got the extra 5. That's insane. I'm so very, very happy about that. So I've attended these lessons for a few weeks now. I haven't been here for that long, but from everything that I see, I can see that Sunil has trained you guys very well. Everybody, all the regulars, I know that he's trained you guys extremely well. And while I was thinking about what am I going to teach you guys today, what are of the many lessons am I going to tell you guys today, I thought, since he's taught you the basics, I'm not going to teach you guys the basics that I run in my workshops. I'm not going to teach you guys the fundamentals. Instead, I'm going to tell you guys a bit more of the deep end. Now, the fundamentals is the basics. You know, how do you run a campaign? How do you have a lead magnet in that campaign and use a unique formula for your campaign, your promoting campaign, so you can keep getting results? And how do you create a lead magnet that not only gets you leads, gets you testimonials as well as builds your community, right? Every single one of us have to be building our community. Now, a community is just a group of people that are all under one cause, and they're your ideal clients. That's all that a community is. We all would love to wake up tomorrow with 100 people that are our ideal clients that look to us as a leader, right? If they look to us as a leader, they more than definitely are going to support the products and services we release, because they don't see that as products and services. They see it as a leader helping them by giving them tools and resources. So that is what we want to become, a community that is led by you. Now, there's 2 fundamental things I want to teach you guys. Since Sunil taught you the basics, I want to teach you an even deeper thing that I don't teach a lot of people, which is more of an advanced lesson, if I could say that, on mindset shifts that you guys need to have in order to become a market leader in your industry. For each and every one of our customers, we want them, and our community members, we want them to become market leaders. All that a market leader is someone who is leading their market. There's a benefit in this. The benefit is, if you create your own market, your own community of people that are following you, there is no competition within that little pool, within however big that pool is, right? There's no one else saying, like, I'm also selling the same products. You're the sole authority. You're the sole leader in that industry. You're the sole person guiding the people's way forward, right? You become the authoritative figure. It's very important if you want to get a lot of clients, you have to become an authoritative figure in your industry. You have to be, and it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot of like 1,000 followers. It doesn't take 1,000 community members. You can even start with 20 community members. It can be small, it can be intimate. And to prove that, the first 350 people that joined our community, I built it without using any other help from anyone else, without paying for a single ad, without posting a single social media post, but by every single day actively adding people that wanted to join the movement, right? Just to prove the point that you do not need to have a huge social media following. Yes, you must be using the platforms and the tools, but you do not need to have all these virality things if you want to start. If you're shy, it's okay, right? You can get a bit of rep behind the scenes before you launch your business online. If you're a bit nervous, right? It can be nerve-wracking. Now, there's 2 mindset shifts I want you guys to have in order to become market leaders, in order to position yourself to build your own community, right? These are very important steps, right? I don't teach this. I only teach this like later on further when a client already has the fundamentals laid out, right? But I'm imagining you guys already have that set because you've been trained so well, right? The first market mindset shift I want you guys to have, right? Make sure you're writing this down because it takes active effort to make sure this happens in your life, is I want you guys to shift from being money orientated to becoming cause orientated. A cause is simply a goal for the greater good, right? All businesses have to make money. It's a fact, right? All businesses have to make money. All cars need fuel to go forward, but the car doesn't say, I live for the fuel. Car says, I live from point A to point B. I live to get to the destination. I live for the journey, right? You get what I'm saying? You're not living for the money. You live for the cause. This will allow people to follow you inevitably and undoubtedly, if I can say that. Because when you have a cause, it's easier for followers to get behind that cause. It's very difficult to get behind a business owner who's saying, hey, look, buy my products. Like, that's great. But it's much easier to get behind a leader who's saying, hey, let's make a difference, right? Each and every one of you guys are passionate about something. That is why you have a business. Each and every one of you guys are unique in your own way. If your business was entirely made by AI alone and did not have an aspect of you in it, then it's probably not unique. But if you were involved even in the slightest, your business is extremely unique and you have the ability to influence the masses in your own unique way. With AI rising, and with a lot of people using AI predominantly, which I'm not saying you mustn't, you must use it, but use it as a tool and don't be used by it as a tool, right? Now, when a lot of people are using AI, everyone's material starts to seem the same, but the unique difference is the user. I like that Sunil spoke about user-generated content. You as the person are different, right? And as a leader who has their own passions, has their own motives, you started your business because of a cause, right? If you can't find that cause, it has to be a real cause. You can't fake a cause. If you're faking a cause, the people won't want to follow you, right? For example, someone spoke about a dating. I think it was Cass Snyder who spoke about, you know, how she brings couples together, right? Everyone has a reason why they want to bring people, do what they do, right? Now, the reason why we do what we would do is because we want to make a difference in the world, and we believe businesses have the power to influence their surroundings. There's a reason why you do what you do, but it's behind the scenes. That is what you talk about, right? You have to move from being, I'm trying to sell this product, to I'm trying to move this cause. I'm trying to achieve this goal, right? If you look at any great businessman or marketer, right? The ones that are great are the ones that you don't even know are businessmen or marketers. And those are specifically politicians, right? Politicians are brilliant at marketing, brilliant at getting their books sold, brilliant at getting their products sold, brilliant at getting their campaigns moving. And you're like, yeah, we need to fix our taps within Johannesburg, which we do. DA, I hope you fix that. If anyone else is supporting other organizations, it's okay. I just need our taps to be fixed, guys. But anyway, these guys are getting funding. They're getting the approval. They're getting the people behind them and the support as much as they need. And as business owners, we want that, but we lack a cause. Okay? Martin Luther King, that red book over there is his autobiography, right? He said, as a movement, which he didn't choose to be a part of his movement, he was chosen, but he didn't want it, right? He was chosen, and he said, as a movement, every movement needs a symbol. Your business and you as the business owner have to become that symbol, right? You have to decide, what am I going to be for my people? He became hope for his people. Steve Jobs said, summarized this very perfectly in his presentation. Marketing is about values. That's all that marketing is about. It's all about what do you value, and you will never know what's your cause and what you stand for unless you know what are your values. If you're a business that is sitting here, out of the 25 people that are here today, right, very difficult names. I love you guys' names, but I'm really struggling at pronouncing it. I'm sorry. I grew up in Johannesburg. There's only strictly English names like John, Thomas, and Matthew for some reason. I wish I grew up in Durban. But anyway, all 25 of your businesses here, what are the values and standards that you define your business by? That is what will make people choose whether or not to follow you. When you promote your business, you'll notice the ones that succeed do not talk about products and features. Nike doesn't talk about products and features. Apple never used to talk about products and features. They do now, maybe they're falling off. But Nike talks about athleticism. Apple used to talk about visionary, right? We inspire innovators. You don't talk about, oh, my product has this feature and I do this, and these are the specs. Like, everybody else can say that. But what is the cause behind what you're doing? People can get behind a cause, right? So the reason why, if you ever notice, there's Apples and Samsung and Android. People hate Apple or they love Apple. There is a very few in the middle. I'm hoping that I'm there, and I'm hoping that nobody is going to be against me because I own an Apple right now. But there's a very thin line of people that hate Apple, and the reason that don't hate Apple, and the reason why is when you have values and standards, people will love you, but equally so, people will hate you, right? I want you to understand that if your business carries values, there will be equally as many enemies as there will be devoted followers, right? Martin Luther King had legions of Negro communities following him, getting beaten, getting hosed down and treated extremely horribly, and they didn't do any violence at all. The reason why is because they supported their leader. They loved the cause. But equally so, even though he had people loving him, he had a group of people, being the FBI and the Ku Klux Klan and the anti-segregation, pro-segregation community. They were bombing his house while his wife and his children were in that building. Whatever cause you guys come up with today, there has to be an enemy to it. You need to understand that. There has to be something that you are against, right? What is it that you are against and what is it that you are for? The reason why companies move up is because they stand for something. The reason why you support your soccer teams, I don't watch soccer, as much as you do, is because there's something to be against, whether that's Man United or Liverpool or whatever it is, right? I'm by default in the Liverpool family. I don't have a choice, right? Now, find out what are the values that you stand for. That is what I want you for the first mindset shift. Write down, what is the value that I stand for that I can say? What is the cause that your business works towards? Marketing, your features will get you very, very short distance ahead. It'll get you some customers. It'll get you some prospects. But marketing your values will build a movement behind you. And that brings us to my second shift. Mindset shift is I do not want you guys to be customer and business orientated. Shift your mind from that perspective to becoming movement orientated. Do not look at your business like I sell ABC or I do ABC. Look at it as I am building a movement with a cause behind it. I'm building a group of people. That's why when I talk about my business, I do not say, hey, look, I'm an educational company and I teach people how to build their own communities because that's what I've been doing my whole life. I don't say that, even though that's the features, right? I teach them how to get the ideal customers in a group and then how to promote to them, how to regularly remind them, how do they build a lead magnet and get testimonials through that. I don't teach them. I don't say that. I say we're a movement of 500 business owners that are moving towards influencing the world and impacting our surroundings, right? That is what you talk about. It's easy to promote your features. Everybody promotes their features, right? And you can only get so far with features, right? You don't see Rolex saying, buy our watches because we tell time better. Rolex doesn't tell time better. People buy Rolex because of what it makes them, who it makes them, the status it gives them, right? So you don't talk about features. Statistically, more people like Pepsi, then people like Coke. I know that sounds ridiculous, and I'm holding a glass of Coke here. Please pray for me. I'm drinking too much Coke. But Pepsi, even though it has more likings, Coke has way more sales. Why? Why is that? Right? It's because the values that Coke carries, people align more with it than they align with Pepsi, even though Pepsi worldwide is better known. Now, Red Bull, which I don't drink, thank God, statistically, when it was done a survey before they launched it, majority of the people said this statement. This is going to sound kind of crude. This drink tastes like piss. I'm so sorry that sounds crude. But why is Red Bull one of the best brands in the world right now? Because they don't focus about how our drink tastes. That's not what they look at. They look at, look, we're about the adventure. When you drink Red Bull, you get wings, right? Look at what you stand for as a business. Now, I'm not talking about campaigns and about how you must make your own formula and get promoting and get results and get leads and build your brand. That is the things I do talk about within our workshops. But I know that Sunil has been training you guys up so well that I want to give you guys something that I don't give to people unless they're further along the journey, which I know you guys are from everything I've been hearing from you guys. And I've been grateful that I've gotten the opportunity to be here, right? Building a movement gives your customers a journey, right? It gives them an environment to grow in. We all love being a part of the Social Breakfast Club because it's a movement, right? We're all here to network. We're all here to better our businesses. Now, Benjamin Franklin, a founding father of America, right? I'm currently reading his biography if nobody noticed because I'm talking about his brother, James Franklin, but nobody knows. But Benjamin Franklin, the reason why he became a millionaire, the reason why he became as big as he did, is because he specifically only focused his entire life's worth on building communities in every aspect of his life, from scientific to writing, from writing to even being a part of the Freemasons. If anybody's here part of the Freemasons, please don't come after me. But all these things were specifically community orientated. And you have to realize that you have no choice but to be community orientated. From the beginning of time till now, that is what makes people successful and what decides whether or not you will be successful. Shift from saying, I'm trying to build a database of clients to I'm building a movement. Yes, it is a database of clients. But if you change your mentality and your wording when you talk about it, right, it changes the way other people receive it and says, I want to be a part of that, right? So those are the two mindset shifts I really wanted to give you guys. First of all, I want you to stop thinking of I'm going for money, rather I'm moving towards a cause. That is what you're doing. Second of all is I'm not customer group orientated, I'm movement orientated. So those two shifts in mindsets will change so much about your business, right? You'll begin to have standards and values, and you'll begin to notice, you'll start to say no a lot more than you say yes. The reason being is because other people's values will not align with what you're achieving. If someone comes to you and you're in marketing and then they say, hey, look, I have this piano business. Would you like to come and sell some pianos? You won't be like, yes, like absolutely, you know, because you're too afraid to say no. You'll be like, I'm so sorry, but there's my goal, right? That's where I want to be. I want to make this difference. Unfortunately, that doesn't align with my goals. You won't hesitate to say no. And that is what creates, if I could say, the economic balance of it lowers your supply towards the public. And if you lower your supply towards the public, naturally, as a principle of economics, you will increase the demand that you have. That is the difference between Chanel and any other random name brand store. They don't have any difference in their material. If you own a Chanel bag, I'm really sorry, but there's no difference other than the price and the supply. So these are a few nuggets I wanted to give you guys. And I just wanted to say again, thank you to Sunil for giving me this opportunity as I wrap up. If you had any questions, feel free to ask them to me. What I do want to say at the end of this is, if you want more empowerment, I provide weekly classes. You can stay within the Social Breakfast Club because I send the links in there so you guys can join. It's every Saturday at 8 a.m. I love empowering you guys and I love giving you guys free resources. We do also have a free workshop happening next week, Monday, basically on the fundamentals. I don't think you guys need that. You know, how do you build a campaign, all these things. I think that Sunil has trained you guys very, very well. But if you would like to attend, if you'd like to recommend it to someone else, it's next week, Monday at 6 p.m. Oh my gosh, if it was 6 a.m., I would die. But it's at 6 p.m. I'm saying a.m. again. Next week, Monday at 6 p.m. online via Google Meets. You can just WhatsApp the number in the chat and I will I'll get you guys set up with that. Don't worry, you don't need to go fill in the form on the website, right? You guys get special treatment. But anyway, other than that, I want to say thank you to Sunil. Thanks for giving me the opportunity, and I love what you're doing here. I think being a part of this community has given me a lot of insight on, you know, what are you guys feeling, what are you guys facing. I love seeing that, and I love getting to know more about what you guys are facing. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm just gonna hand over back to your host. I don't know, should I hand over host abilities? Do I need to do that?
As bro? No, it's fine. It's fine. I think we both hosts. It's fine. We both presenters. So just to tell you, I was in the same boat as you when it came to Teams until I started using Teams, and now I love Teams. I will never go back to
Oh my gosh.
to Skype. I used to be like you because of the old Teams was very choppy and troublesome, but the new Teams is fine. So I love Teams now. So thanks Tyrell for coming. But I just want to say, Tyrell, you know, you actually encouraged me and inspired me to reboot the social breakfast. You know, the last social breakfast I had was last year in June last year.
Wow.
And I was stuck for a while. After I listened to your workshop, hey, you lit the fire under my bum. You know what I'm saying to you? So I thank you for that. Guys, sign up for his program. My advice is I advise my client, all my friends and my clients, sign up for as many programs as possible, because each one has got a unique feel. As you said, you know what, you're going to learn something new. You know what I'm saying to you? And everybody has a different superpower. You understand? So thanks a lot, Tyrell. I learned a lot today. You gave some gold nuggets. Very good. Stand for a cause.
Thank you so much,
like,
Sunil.
you know, that's awesome. You got to make sure it's market is about emotion. It's about emotion. Like, I love Nike. I love Apple. By the way, I love Apple. I just can't afford it. Yeah, no, thanks, man. Thanks. We love you. We love you, Tyrell, even though you're an Apple user.
I love you guys too. I love you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
No, we're
pray
just
for
joking.
me.
You know me. I'm actually a very shy person, right? So one of my icebreakers in my talks is some people put their hands up. Who has an Apple and who has a Samsung? So they put up their hands. You know Samsung, and they're always against each other. So they put their hands up. I say, did you know that majority of your iPhone is made by Samsung? The components, majority of it is made by Samsung. So most of them, they put their hands down. But end of the day, that's just marketing, bro. But we love you, and thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for your insight, and I'm grateful because you actually got me started. Each one of us are grateful because you actually. As I said to you, who's been? You can ask Fatima. Fatima has been with me from day one. And there was a time when we didn't have the social breakfast for a while. So thanks for that, Tyrell. Anybody has got any questions for Tyrell? Please, you can unmute and just ask him a question.
If you don't have a question, that's okay. It just means I did my job. Please don't feel shy.
No, don't do that. You asked if we have questions. I always have questions. So sometimes, like, I loved what you put forth, that sometimes that course, finding the course of why you started your business, and don't look at the money. So based on what you shared, is I think that sifting of the course and finding that niche of who you are when it comes to your brand is so important. And the course, I mean, you know, every time you mentioned your brand and your course together, I was like, oh gosh, that's how I started mine. And my course is when I started the beading business, it was based on Bead Me Beautiful, because I developed psoriasis. And because that's a skin condition, you feel intimidated to go in front of people because you don't know how people are going to judge you on how you look, you know. So creating the beading, which actually helped my mental space of mind, because it wasn't just a skin condition, it was a mental space. I created a business called Bead Me Beautiful. So every time you wore my chains and my body chains, you would feel beautiful with it, you know. And so my course was based on psoriasis, you know, and how you can still feel beautiful even if you didn't look okay, you know.
Wow.
So yeah, and if you guys noticed a few nights ago, like quite late, I put TikTok, how much I make on TikTok on there. And that too, I'm very afraid to speak in public speaking. I cannot stand in front of people and do that. So I do lives. So when I do lives, it gives you more engagement. People are physically seeing you, and that's what your business is about. It's people need to see that they're not speaking to an AI, they are speaking to a real person. You know, an AI bot is not who you want to engage with. And it gets irritated when I have to speak to Toby at Vodacom. I want to speak to a human. You know, I want that human to tell me, no, what you're saying is da da da, not a Toby to tell me. You know, so when I speak on a live and I earn money from that, you know, the dollars, having that engagement. And with regards to finding that course is excellent. And yeah, how the marketing to follow that course is great. Yeah.
That's
Well done.
fantastic. Wow.
Thanks, Fatima. Thanks for sharing. Who's Toby?
Toby from Vodacom. When you phone Vodacom, they said, okay, Toby's going to message you, and they cut your call. So you need to speak to Toby.
It's got a nickname. It's useless Toby. Because no.
Okay, guys. Any more questions? Anyone else has questions for Tyrell? So Tyrell did a good job. Well done. Well done. So you
Yes,
did a good job.
I want to add
Yeah.
there is that the mindset is a big thing that grabbed my attention, from looking for money to looking to what you can change and why are you doing that. So I think that's a huge mind shift. Instead of chasing the money and adding value and trying to change people's lives, to looking at the problem that they have, try and solve that. So thanks for that. I appreciate it, to opening my mind again to that.
You're most welcome.
Thanks, Hobbs. Thank you, buddy. Cool. No, thanks, buddy. Okay, cool. Who else? I think let's start the networking. Tara, thank you so much, buddy. Tara, do you want to take 1 minute to introduce yourself first?
Okay. So my name's Tyrell. Latimer Prime. That's my full name, but Latimer is my father's name. And I work as an educational company. Basically, we teach people how to, as I said, build their own markets. Essentially, the goal is every single one of you guys have the ability to influence the world, but you can do that if you leverage off of the ability of having your own community. Doing that takes effort in building your own ecosystem, such as getting, marketing assets. That's what I call it. And essentially what we do is we provide as much material as we can to empower you businesses to be able to do that. One of the materials that we provide is everyone who attends our workshop, they get a free copy of our Easy Promote workbook. So this is basically just a workbook to build your own lead magnets. We created our own framework for making your own lead magnet. That's a two-way lead magnet. Essentially, it gets you testimonials, it gets you people in your community, and it builds your lead acquisition methods. So there's a lot of components to building your ecosystem, but that's what we specifically focus on. And we believe that every leader should be good marketers. Or well, if I could say it, marketers and businesses, they want followers. That's what we want. We want followers, but followers look for them. So essentially, we teach you the frameworks to becoming a leader in your industry. It doesn't take a lot, and it's not as much as you think, unironically. So that's me. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna just tell you by name the people I see. So I'm gonna go in order the people who I see. That's 1 minute. You got 1 minute to introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do. You there?
Sorry, Sunil, did you call my name?
Fatima.
I missed that. Sorry?
No,
Fatima.
it was me.
Right.
I don't know. I went off for a while. Okay, so firstly, hi, my name is Fatima. I'm the mascot of Sunil's Social Breakfast. I'm here every Wednesday, and I have come from the media and marketing background. I created my business in 2021, Be It Me Beautiful, and I also do simple labeling on a budget, which is black and white labeling, and now I've outsourced into going into color. So I'm now doing color printing and as well. So I'm based in Durban. And yeah, you'll always find me on Sunil's platform. And if there's anything you want to ask me when it comes to marketing or anything as well, being in Sunil's network, I'm always here to engage with you guys.
Thanks for that. Hoped, my friend Hoped.
Okay, yes, here I am. I am in, sorry, caught me off guard as well. Infrastructure development and digital, physical, and organizational. And at the moment, I'm in the part of the organizational infrastructure development, and I do coaching, public speaking coaching. I help people to gain confidence, speak in front of an audience. And you know what? It's way harder to speak online, sitting behind a computer, looking at people, than it is to be in front of people where you can literally feel the energy. So there's a mind shift and a mindset to it as well. But yes, and then I've recently moved into e-commerce, so I've got a few things to learn there again as well, and moving on from there. So happy to be in the community and learning from everyone. And Tyrell, I think I will see you there on Wednesday. Otherwise, Monday afternoon, Monday evening. I'll send you a
Awesome,
message.
awesome.
Send you a
We love
message
collabs. We
afterwards.
love these collabs.
Awesome.
Vijay, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Kop. Vijesh? You there?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Vijesh Singh. I reside in Gauteng, Johannesburg. I'm with the Liberty Group. I'm an entrepreneur. So in a nutshell, what I do is that I specialize in your life insurances, your bond cover, and I also assist you, giving you advisory services in terms of retirement planning, your wills, your estates, and your income protectors, seeing there's a lot of entrepreneurs around the table. Something to research and consider that assists in terms of a in an event of where you're unable to earn any income, in terms of being medically unfit. And that's basically me in a nutshell.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Roshni Ramya?
Hello, everyone. I'm Roshni from Creative Wellness Concepts. I'm a NLP life coach. I do laughter therapy sessions in a team building environment, and I do employee well-being workshops. My trademark program that I love to share with people, different target audiences, is called Empower Yourself to Flip Your Script. I look
Awesome.
forward to engaging with each of you.
Thanks, Roshni. Thank you, my friend. Tracy Wallace? Tracy?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tracy Wallace, and my company name has been mentioned a couple of times today. My company name is Mindshift, and I provide human resources services. So basically covering any staffing requirements from recruitment into performance management, discipline, training, and through to the CCMA. I don't do recruitment like a recruitment agency, but I handle all the other aspects of it. So please give me a shout if you need me. Tracy Wallace, Mindshift.
Awesome. Thanks, Tracy. Cass Naidu?
Hi, everybody. So I am a relationship coach and matchmaker. And Tyrell, that was amazing. There were so many gems in your talk. So for me personally, I'm creating a movement of people that are focused on life and relationship mastery. I don't just want to match people. I want to help them create relationships that are conscious, that are sacred, the deep communication, the connection that feels I'm seen, I'm known. And I feel like we must never settle for less than that kind of relationship. So this week, what I'm looking for is agents, for example, a nurse in a hospital, a receptionist at a law firm, engineering firm, anybody that is surrounded by professionals, because that's my client market. So I'm looking for those people to refer clients to me, and I will pay them a referral fee for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cass. Thank you so much. Elsie? Muted.
Yes, good morning. The real inspired me to to tell you what I'm for. I'm for healthy eating habits, and I'm against eating and drinking crap like Pepsi and Coke. And CRAP, the acronym stands for cut carbonated drinks refined sugar. Stop, look at the additives that's on the crisp pack or all your food products, and stop using processed food. So I would recommend rooibos to you. Yeah, so I think you also need to invest in your health. That's very important for an entrepreneur to invest in their health and see how you feel yourself daily. That's Elsie from Lekker Rooibos.
Yeah, so I use the product, very good. It's very good. I just need to order that mist, and it's very good. So trust me, that mist, it's like a therapeutic, de-stress kind of thing. So thanks, Elsie.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so
And a mood enhancer, and we all need that.
yeah, definitely, it's the best thing ever. It's like it's like a eucalyptus mist that you can use it as de-stresses. Thanks
Yeah.
for that. Bongani? Mr. Bongani there? You muted. Okay, let's go to Muki Pio.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Muki, and my apologies for not being on the video. Actually on the road. Yes, that's the reason. I represent a company called The Cleaning Bar. We basically manufacture and market and sell cleaning products. We are based in Vanderbilt Park in Gauteng. That's basically me. And I also would like to thank Tyron for what he presented today. I've learned quite a lot on the marketing piece. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. My friend Jessica Naika. Yeah, I saw Jessica yesterday. Awesome.
Good morning, Sunil. Thank you, Tyrell, for that great insight. It is obviously opened up some mind, things to think about. And good morning, everyone else. My name is Jessica Naika. I am a sales specialist with PayFast by Network. For those of you who don't know who PayFast is, you haven't been shopping online, which is a problem, right? Because we all know now nobody wants to leave home anymore. So we all use the online platform, and we are the largest payment service provider in South Africa in terms of your online payment gateway. So anything PayFast, PayGate. If you need an online e-commerce platform, let me know and I'll be able to assist you.
Thanks, Jessica. Thanks for everything. Bhavna, are you there? Bhavna, is your mic working? I know Bhavna.
Sunil, hi. Yeah. Hi, Sunil. How are you doing?
Good. Good to see you yesterday.
Yes, it was lovely meeting up. Thank you. So I'm Bhavna. I'm based in Durban. I own the Domino's Pizza in Durban North. It's a place where we have mastered the art of hunger. So we will serve you quality pizzas, freshest ingredients all day long. We cater for school functions, business parties, office meetings, and treat yourself. When you're hungry, come out to see me. I've also got a preschool called Mighty Minds Montessori Preschool in Durban. We cater for children from the ages from 2 to 6. So if you know of anybody that's looking for a school, that's a home away from school, and looking for individual attention, please refer them to me. Thank you.
Thanks, Bhavna. Toko Zulu, Dr. Toko Zulu, you there?
Oh,
You muted?
yes, I'm here. My name is Toko Kulu. I'm from Durban, and I am a consultant. And just want to say some of the things that I do, sort of, I would say, specialized, because I have a specialized knowledge. So that's why I'm an independent advisor. So what I did was a research to understand the people that I work with, because I'm doing community development. So I just wanted to have information on the similarities and differences, especially with the religious groups. And in so much that I had to go overseas, I did my research in South India. I visited places like, I'll just mention them. Dubai, started in Dubai, went to Chennai, went to Bangalore, Goa, and Mumbai, because I wanted to know what are our differences and the rituals and things like that. So it wasn't bad for me, and I gained a lot of information. So it's easy now to give information, to provide guidelines and do things like that as a consultant. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Tash, tell us who you are. Introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tash. I'm a small business owner. I own a company called Marshmallows Nail and Beauty Bar. I also do financial planning, but I just want to thank you guys. Today was my first time online, and I will be joining every week. There is a lot of information here that I find very useful. Most importantly, I think I actually forgot why I started my business, because when Tyrell mentioned, you know what, don't just look at the money, I was like, I think I actually reached that point, and I just celebrated like being open for 5 years, and I'm like thinking to myself, oh my God, like what's going on? But I did forget the reason I started this business. And I started my business because I lost a baby during COVID. And I opened this business because I didn't want my life to be what it was like before. So thank you guys for that reminder. And I will definitely see you again.
Thanks, Tash. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Karen Prasad, welcome. Tell us who you are.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm also getting ready for work. So this also is the first time for me here. You guys are amazing. It's just so encouraging to know that we have this kind of platform. Sunil, I just want to say I resonate with your idea of saying that you was last done this program last year, because I also had something similar to this, because I also have an NPO for women, and I have a business of my own. I do stationery and office supplies. I'm known as Haiti Office Supplies. I obviously have a lot of hats that I wear. Also, because of COVID, what COVID has done to us as a business, as a small business, it actually crushed my whole mindset about moving forward with the business. And obviously life hits and you get into situations and then it puts you down, and then you know what, you just have to wake up and realize one day that, you know what, nobody's coming to save you, you got to save yourself. And that is where my mindset changed. And I still have my business, but I'm now joined the property field. I'm now a property agent consultant with Domel Property Agents. So getting involved in this year also helps me, because I still want to pursue my whole thing about empowering women in getting more involved in their business aspects and how they're going to grow themselves. And I think this is a great platform you guys have here. And I'm going to try to be online every week. Obviously, time is difficult, and I hope to learn a lot. And as it is with Tyrell this morning, yes, that mind change and mind shift makes a whole lot of difference. It's just that people need to understand that it does make a difference. You have to wake up, dress up and show up. If you don't do it, you got nobody else to blame but yourself. So my hats off to everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to love you guys and leave you all as well.
Thanks, Karen.
She calls, but thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. Marie, are you there? Marie, is it Marie?
Yes, I am here. Greetings to everybody.
Welcome.
I am Marie Efeti Efanga. I'm a Cameroonian. I live in Cameroon, Buea,
Welcome.
Southwest. Thank you, Southwest region. I am an entrepreneur, a contractor since 1996. When I left secondary school, I jumped into business. I am also a counselor of Buea Council. Councillor of Boya Council, and I will put it again that I created Bonding Women Empowering Association. I'm sure it's not new to you people that we are facing some socio-political crisis, and being a politician in the ruling party, and being an Anglophone, I was one of the targets. At that time, I was even the alternate member of parliament for Boya. So I had to leave to Yaoundé, where I felt and I was protected. And I realized most of our women, especially female, were exposed to, and they were vulnerable. So I was there as an IDP, but I had about 8 other people living under me. That's what pushed me to create this Bonding Women Empowering Association, to see how I can reach out to some of them down there. And now that things are almost getting back to normal, I've come back to my base, to Boya. That's why I'm now a counselor in the Boya Council and the Bonding Women Association. We rented 8 hectares of farm, CDC land, where we plant maize. After that, we created, I don't like to use the word we created a CIG called FACO Invest. So we are into maize planting. Now, let me go back to me. I want us now to come to a finished product, that is to start planting, and we come up with a product which we have named NutriPap, and we are working on that. That is, you plant, you produce your end product. And let me be honest, what I learned from Terrell today about the course, all along it has been the course that I've been following, but of recent, cultivating in that 8 hectares has not been easy, because last year the maize dropped from 220 francs per kilo to 100 francs per kilo. So we are in need of we are financially in need. So I now thought of using our product to improve the quality, to come up to the maize, to improve the quality and come up to this finishing of that will generate more. And the raison d'etre behind it is to see how to support others. But I have learned, thanks to Terrell, that your course comes before the financial aspect. And it's really true, because what pushed me, or is pushing, or has pushed me to this, is how to reach out to those in need. And the end product probably will be cheaper than Bebelac, Cerelac, all these imported products. It will help the community. So Tara, I thank you so much. I will get personally to you to learn more on how to serve my community, not only making money, but to reach, to sell the cause, and to be there. I am so grateful. I don't know if I have intruded into, because it seems, if not all of you, most of you are South Africans, and I find myself alone into it. I just say, wow, hope I didn't go off.
So there's one more person who joined. It's from Uganda. So we want to help everybody. So we want to help everyone. So we're glad that you came, and you just network with the group. and you can just connect with Tyrell. Thanks so much, Marie. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Salim,
I'm
you.
grateful.
Thank you so much. Salim,
Yes, sir. Good morning,
you made
guys.
it. You made it.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah, good morning, folks. Salim Kasim from Apex Asphalt Franchising. We're involved in road construction, driveways, brick paving, pothole repairs. And we've been an entrepreneur from the age of 19, 20 years old. I'm 52 now. So I got about 32 years of experience running a small business, growing it, franchising the business, access to funding, access to government departments, access to the corporate sector. And I'm willing to learn every week. So I enjoyed the session. Although I missed an hour, I'm going to try to catch it up later with Tyrell. Thanks, Sunil, for all that you do for us. Much appreciated. Take care, guys.
Salim, thank you, buddy. Thanks a lot. Taz, you there?
Hi, good morning. Thanks so much, Sunil, for giving us this opportunity again weekly. Sorry, I can't make every session because of work commitments. And thanks so much to Tyrell. Amazing session. I am with Liberty Life and Standard Bank as a senior financial advisor. As you all have heard in my previous presentation, I do everything from, financial planning to what can I say, wills, etc. But I'm also part of the Global Business Women's Chamber as a director, where we also, well, women are already empowered, but we also want to support each another in growing their businesses. And recently I was awarded Most Influential Top 100 Women. So I want women to connect, and yeah, let's chat over coffee and speak more about how we can assist each another. Once again, thanks so much for allowing us this platform.
Thanks, Taz. Thanks so much. Thank you, guys. Okay, so I think we're done. We actually go over every week, but it's cool. Thank you, everybody. I'll share the recording on the group once I'm done, once it's ready, and you guys can come back and watch because Tyrell shared some gold nuggets there. Thanks, everyone. See you guys next week on Wednesday, and I will. Does anybody have a question? Okay, guys. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week, and I'll share the recording, and I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Tyrell. Thanks again, buddy. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.